guys, welcome back to Soul Shala and welcome to today's energy cleansing yoga practice. This is going to be a short and sweet practice to cleanse and shift your energy. So for those of you who may not have used your practice as a method of cleansing and shifting energy, it is honestly one of the best ways to do it. So within this practice, we will move through a little bit of a visualization to begin with, and then we'll move through some poses, a little bit of a flow to get that energy moving through the body, through the mind, through the aura, and then we will finish off giving yourself a nice little cleanse, setting that energy and protecting your energy for the day ahead. So when you are ready, making your way to a comfortable seat, whatever that looks like. Might be cross-legged, it might be on the knees, whatever feels good. And as you arrive here, just closing down the eyes. As you arrive, deep breath in, fill the body up. Exhale, sigh it out through the mouth, let it go. Allowing the shoulders to drop down. Just taking a moment here to firstly tune into the physical body. Noticing any sensation you might be holding, any aches, any niggles. And coming into the emotional body. Are there any lingering worries, any thoughts? Maybe something you're struggling to let go of. And then start to see if you can feel into the energy body or aura. Imagining this sort of hazy light around you. Maybe you can even feel the sensation of this aura on the skin. And just noticing here if there are any spaces within this energy body that maybe you can feel you've picked something up. Maybe there are some black spots if that's how you feel it. Maybe you're not so sure feeling into the energy body, but you know that something needs to be released. That's okay too. And simply observing all of this without any judgment. Then allowing your next breath to be the deepest breath you've taken all day, filling up the body. And as you exhale, sigh it out through the mouth, let it all go. As you're here, we're going to take a few moments just to begin to release some of that energy we may be holding with the breath. So as you inhale, reach the arms up, keep the eyes soft. Exhale, cross the arms over the front of the body. They come onto the shoulders. And I just want you to wipe down the arms and then the legs, almost as if you were wiping something off of you. The inhales, reach up, fill the body with fresh energy. Exhale, using the hands to simply wipe down the body, releasing any negative or sticky energy you may have. 3 more breaths like that. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, wiping off the body, releasing. This may feel silly, but it's one of the best ways to just get any of that sticky energy off of you. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, brush the energy off. If any of you have ever tried Reiki, you will know that quite often Reiki practitioners use this as a tool as well. Last breath here, fill the body. Exhale, wiping off any last little bits of energy here. Beautiful, well done. And then as you're here, placing the hands on heart center, taking a moment to set an intention for your practice. It's most likely going to be around releasing any negative or stagnant energy. Deep breath in. This is one of our best tools. Fill the body. Let it go, stick the tongue out, lion's breath. From here, making your way to all fours. Shoulders are over the wrists, hips are over the knees. We're taking lots of wiggles here. So as you inhale, lift the chest, gaze up. Exhale, round the back, tuck the chin. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest. Exhale, rounding. Inhale. Now as you exhale, notice if you need any wiggles from side to side. Just feeling into the body here. Well done. Deep breaths in and out. Beautiful. Really staying with that breath. Imagining with each exhale you are releasing, letting go any of that energy you don't need. 2 more intuitive wiggles through cat-cows here. Well done. And then when you're ready, tucking the toes under, shifting the hips up and back to a downward facing dog. The feet to hips with distance, hands to shoulder width distance. And just begin to bend one knee and then the other. Noticing if maybe the hips or the back of the legs feel tight. Quite often these are spaces we hold on to stagnant energy in the physical body. Well done. Deep breaths in and out. Allowing the shoulders to relax away from the ears, the chest to soften back. Then as you inhale, walking the feet forwards, taking as many steps as you need. Hands come to opposite elbows, bend the knees. I want you to take quite big rocks from side to side. And again, these rocks, imagine any energy that you no longer need, almost just falling away from the body. Full permission for it to go. You can go and find a new home now. Deep breath in and out. Exhale, hands come down onto the mat. Inhale, rolling up the spine in 3, 2, 1. Reaching the arms up above the head. Exhale, hands come to heart center, closing down the eyes. Bring that intention, your sankalpa, back to the mind. Breathe it into the body. Fill the body with that energy instead. Lion's breath, release the stagnant energy. Now, keeping the eyes closed, I want you to take the feet hips width distance and then just allow the hands to begin to shake and begin to wiggle. Maybe you bend the knees. I just want you to feel as if this feels really silly, but just shake it all off. Moving like this and wiggling. Maybe you take little jumps. Are a fantastic way for releasing any of that energy. Maybe you're twisting from side to side. Whatever it is that feels really productive towards getting rid of that sticky energy you may be carrying. So often in life we pick this energy up without even realizing it. So one more wiggle here. And as you inhale, reach the arms up, gaze towards the thumbs. Start to bring the feet so that they're nice and wide, heels on the mat, toes face out. Exhale, find a malasana yogi squat. Now, if you're storing any emotions or energy in the hips, this will feel deep. You're doing well. Just release from side to side. You can rock. My hips are feeling really tight today. This is where I tend to store the majority of any energy that I pick up. So just breathing into this if you're feeling the same. Deep inhale. Exhale, hands come down, shift the hips up. A little rock of them from side to side. Beautiful. Deep inhale and exhale. Placing the hands down, step back to your downward facing dog. Moving through a spinal wave here as you inhale, ripple forwards, lower the hips, lift the chest. Exhale, wiggle back to your down dog. 3 more breaths here. Option to take more spinal waves if that feels good. When I think about shifting energy, I love to think of the element of water. its fluidity, its ability to be malleable and change. Because quite often it means that energy is far less likely to get stagnant in these spaces. On your exhale, meet me back in downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, right foot to the outside of the right hand. Drop the back knee for your lizard pose. Start to rock the hips from side to side. Beautiful, well done. You're going to notice in this practice we give a lot of love to the hips because they are the area in the body where we tend to send a lot of those emotions or energies that we don't really want to deal with. So if at any point you find that it feels overwhelming or maybe there's some emotions coming up, you're always welcome to pull out a little bit. But maybe you just want to find the breath and observe whatever it is that's coming up for you, whatever energies this practice is allowing you to let go of. From here, right hand, right knee, guide it out even more. Beautiful. Well done. Option here to begin to lift the back leg and reach for it with the right hand. Again, this is deep, so feel what feels good for you. Deep breath in. As you exhale, slowly release the hands down. Gently begin to wiggle your way up a little bit. And from here, we're heel toeing the foot over towards the left side, finding a pigeon pose. Now as you arrive here, fingertips on the ground, little rocks from side to side. Again, just giving a moment, allowing any energy to release here. Beautiful, well done. From here, let's find a slightly more active pigeon. So pulling up through your root, your pelvic floor, start to reach the arms up towards the sky. And as you exhale, brushing down through that front leg, maybe you brush through the back leg, releasing, maybe giving a little bit of self-massage to that hip for a moment. And when you're ready, make your way down onto the elbows or maybe even the forehead. If you want to keep a few rocks and micro movements here, you are more than welcome to. Sometimes this can help us to move deeper. Well done. Beautiful. On your next inhale, rising up, start to bend the back knee if you can. Maybe you make your way into a mermaid pose by bringing the back toes onto the elbow crease and reaching the right arm over. If you find this is too much, you might just stay here, or you may stay in your traditional pigeon pose. We got about 3 breaths. Closing down the eyes, finding the breath. Allowing the heart space to open. It's one of the gateways shifting our own energy. As you exhale, release. Tuck the back toes, step back, downward facing dog. Wiggle one leg and then the other. Beautiful, well done. Allow those heels to soften. And as you inhale, start to lift the left leg up towards the sky. Exhale, start to bring that foot to the outside of the left hand. Drop the back knee. Hands come to the ground. Again, if elbows are in the practice, feel free. We're just rocking here. This practice isn't anything crazy. We're not shifting our energy so it goes wild. It's a re-regulation and almost an attunement back into your own authentic energy. So maybe in these moments you begin to think of, what is my authentic energy? When I feel most in alignment to myself, how do I feel? Well done. Left hand, left knee. Breathing into those hips. Option to reach for that right foot. Inhaling here and exhale. On your next exhale, releasing nice and gently. Start to heel toe that foot over towards the right side for your pigeon pose. Fingertips down, start to rock. This can be big rocks to begin with. Well done. Beautiful. As you inhale, start to pull up through your root, reach the arms up. Exhale, massage the shoulders, rub down the body, maybe give a little massage to that hip. And then when you're ready, you can come to the elbows or the forehead, yogi's choice. As you arrive, deep breath in and out. Beautiful, well done. Noticing if with the breath you can just release anything you no longer need. As you inhale, gently rising up onto the hands, remember you can stay here. If you want to reach for the back foot, maybe you do. If there's a mermaid pose in your practice, wiggle the toes into the elbow crease, reach the opposite arm up. And again, wherever you are, can you breathe into the heart space? This space of love, of heart energy, has the power to shift everything so easily. As you exhale, releasing the back foot, this time sitting onto the hips, swinging the leg around. Start to bring the soles of the feet in front of you, hands come behind you. And I just want you to close your eyes and rock the knees from side to side. This is a method of somatic movement. And basically what that means is quite often we store emotions and energies and feelings in the body, usually the hips. And somatic movement is a way of releasing it. So as you're here, just closing down the eyes, rocking these hips, just stay present with any thoughts, any feelings, whether they be physical or emotional, that seem to rise to the surface. And notice if you can continue to move through them. Stay with that breath. Beautiful, well done. Amazing. Then when you feel ready, start to bring the knees into the chest, hugging them in here. And then allowing both knees to go over to the left, the arms come out in a T shape, the gaze comes over to the right. Twists are often one of the most detoxifying parts of the yoga practice. And when we say detoxifying, we don't necessarily mean for the physical body, it's for the energetic body. It wrings out any of that energy you don't need. And the breath is the vessel that carries it away from the body. So can you breathe with full integrity here? Well done. Then when you feel ready, both knees go over to the opposite side, gaze to the left. Use the breath as a vessel of releasing. It's just as powerful as sage or palo santo. It's a tool we carry everywhere. The breath can create, it can destroy, it can release and cool in. Well done. Then as you inhale, start to bring the knees into the chest. And we're going to take our last few moments here in this little bit of a Shavasana. We're going to take our last few moments here curled in a ball as we begin to create a white light energy protection. So as you're here, the eyes are closed, really gently hugging those knees, allowing your awareness to come to the crown of your head, noticing any sensation here, imagining a white light could shine down on you at this space, shining down from above. And as it meets the crown of the head, it wraps you up in this bubble of white angelic light. Each breath spreads this light even further and stronger. This light becomes so beautiful, so powerful, that only good can penetrate it. It wraps your authentic self up and holds it safe. And any negative energy you may cross simply melts away from the bubble. Continuing to breathe into this white light, allowing the breath to expel any final bits of energy you don't want to be saved in the light. And then allowing this light to find the spaces that need more love. If you need more self-love, send the light there. If you need more abundance, send the light there. Staying in this white bubble of light for as long as you need. And if you feel ready, you can slowly begin to hug your knees in, roll over onto your side, and make your way up to a comfortable seat. Once you arrive, just taking a breath here, collecting all of this energy you've created, reaching the arms up, the palms come together, thumbs to forehead center for kindness in your thoughts, thumbs to the lips for kindness in your words, and thumbs to heart center for kindness in your heart. Bowing forwards, namaste. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this energy clearing practice. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please do let me know.